Good morning. This is TJ coming to you with part 2 of the Financial IQ training module number 1. And this particular part deals with getting more money in your paychecks. Now, in part 1 of this training module, we dealt with the overall tax benefits of owning and operating a home-based business. Okay, the tax benefits, all the tax deductions that you get will allow you to be able to increase your withholding allowances to be able to get more money in your paychecks now versus waiting till the end of the year to get your paychecks. Now, the benefit of that obviously is that you can use that extra money that you now have access to, right, to be able to fund your business, money that you wouldn't have had otherwise. Okay. So essentially, you can be in a position where your business is actually funded and it's free, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so let's take. All right, this is Pub 15 of the IRS code, and what this particular document does is it identifies how, why, how much an employer withholds from an employee's paycheck based on the withholding allowances that they identified in the W-4 that they submitted when they first started working there. Okay, so we're going to use this document and the tables within it to show you how much you can reduce the withholdings by so that you can get more money in your paychecks to be able to fund your business. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at a situation where we're going to look at a single person getting paid every 2 weeks. Okay, so biweekly paychecks, single person getting paid every 2 weeks, and we're going to look at withholding allowance of beginning with 0. Okay, because most people, when they first file a W-4 with an employer, they file 0 because they want to make sure enough money is being taken out to cover all of their taxes, right? Okay, so they file 0. So we're going to start here. Okay, and then we're going to look at a situation where we're going to increase our withholdings by resubmitting a W-4 based on the estimated tax deductions that we're going to have from owning and operating a business. Okay, and we're going to use 5 or 6. In this case, we'll focus on 5 right here. Okay, and we'll use that. All right, and we're going to use 3 different income levels to do some calculations. We'll use $800 being paid every 2 weeks. You're getting paid $1,000 every 2 weeks, or $1,600 every 2 weeks. Okay, so let's start with $800 every 2 weeks. If you file 0 on your W-4, that means the employer is withholding approximately $90 from your paycheck, okay, to be able to cover those taxes. Okay, so when you resubmit your W-4 after starting in the business, and with all the estimated tax deductions that you'll get, your tax withholding allowances will now climb to about 5. Okay, and at 5, you'll notice that the number for the employer's withholdings would be 0 for your taxes, right? So basically, that means the difference here is $90, right? Okay, so you're getting $90 more in your paycheck. So if you multiply $90 times 2 times per month, essentially, right? You're talking about approximately $180 to be able to get more of that in your paycheck. Okay, now obviously for the business that we have, it takes approximately $125 to $135, $40 to be able to continue to operate your business, right, and keep it active, generating income. So basically, what you're talking about is if you subtract, let's say, I would use a conservative estimate, let's say $150 to be able to keep it active on a monthly basis, generating income. So now basically you have $30 extra in your pocket and a business that is free. That's pretty awesome. Okay, let's take a look at the second example here of $1,000. So if you're making $1,000 every 2 weeks, okay, initially what's going to happen is they're going to take out approximately $120 out of your check, okay, to cover your taxes. Okay, now once you have the business and you resubmit the W-4 with the proper amount of withholding allowances, then that number comes down to $15. So the difference here is basically $105. Okay, so you take that times 2, monthly, that comes out to about $210, right? So if you subtract 150 to be able to own and operate and continue to keep your business active, that means that's a $60 in your pocket with a free business. Okay, all right. Does that make sense? I hope it does. If you have questions, please ask. Okay. $1,600 is the next example we're going to use. $1,600, okay, at zero withholding allowance. We're looking at about $219 withheld from your check. At withholding allowances, once it's raised to 5, that's approximately $95 that come out of your check. So the difference here, okay, would be approximately $124. Okay, $124. So $124 times 2 times a month equals $248. So $248 minus 150 to keep your business active and operating and generating income, qualifying for income. So that leaves you approximately $98 in your pocket plus a free business. That's pretty awesome. Okay? So as you can see, just by owning and operating a business from home, you can literally fund your business with the extra money that you can actually get in your paychecks every single pay period. That's pretty awesome, right? So now in the next particular part of this, which is part 3, we're going to show you how to actually fill out a W-4 so that you can resubmit that W-4 to your employer and begin to start reducing the amount of money that they take out of your paychecks so you get it in your paychecks. Okay, and then we're going to give you an idea of what to do with that extra money so that you don't spend it, okay, on things other than being able to fund this business with that extra money. That way you can start building your second income with money that you would have to pay in taxes, without it. Okay, so that's part 3, and that's coming soon. Okay, so I hope this helps. If you have questions, please feel free to, get with one of the leaders of the team and ask them. Okay, and or call me, and I'll be able to answer whatever questions you might have as it relates to this. I hope this helps again, and use this information to your advantage. Okay, and get your business going. All right, this is TJ. Have a good day.